ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Witch Talk. My name is Audrey. I am your resident witch, and it's good to see you guys. If you're wondering where the fuck I got this cup, because it's bomb as fuck, I actually got it inked. It's a shop that kept appearing on like my Facebook, because Facebook's watching me, and I ordered like a couple more things, like cookie cutters and stuff that were witch themed, because, you know, I'm a one-toned bitch, so. But yeah, it's cute as fucking hell. I loves it. I am so sorry that I have been out for most of the week. I was getting my bat tattoo, so I would appreciate all the healing spells for it to be quickie. For it to be quick and nicely healed, because Lord knows it feels like a sunburn right now. Like, it doesn't really hurt, but it's just like a sunburn, and and they have like the cute little like plastic over it. Like, it's not like real plastic. It's like this adhesive like protection stuff. And my tattoo artist is absolutely bomb as hell. So it's definitely worth it. He's also a witty conversationalist. He's super funny. I love it. Okay. So let's go ahead. We are going to hop back on the Zodiac train with number 4, and that is Cancers. And I'm not talking about the disease. I'm talking about the incredible person and personality traits of the Cancer, the crab, from June 21st to July 22nd. So guess what? It's Cancer season. Well, it's about to be Cancer season. I'm very excited about this. I'm incredibly excited about this. My bad. I'm turning on extra lights. So, Cancers are the 4th sign of the Zodiac. They're a water sign, and they're a cardinal sign, which I'll explain different types of signs on another segment, because there's a difference with cardinal signs and fixed signs, and, you know, the whole shebang. And each one of them are very special. Each of them carry specific characteristics, and I fucking love it. Okay, so Cancers are incredibly receptive. They're incredibly sensitive, and they're really big on defense. But let me just scratch this out when it comes to Cancers. People think Cancers are super squishy. They're like the Hufflepuffs of, they're like one of the Hufflepuff like zodiacs of, they're like super squishy. They're like the cinnamon buns. They're like, oh, you're easily bullied. No. Just because Cancers feel does not mean they're weak. Cancers are incredibly protective. They love comfort and domesticity. They like to create love in the home. They're very food oriented. They're very nurturing. They have incredible instincts. They're very nostalgic. They're very sentimental. They have incredible sense of roots and where they belong. They love things that are antique, but they're also incredibly shrewd. And I will say it like this: when it comes to money, business, you know, response to a public need, Cancers are there. Like, Cancers are secretly that little rebel child that you're sitting there and you're like, that's like, let's start a riot. Yeah, those are Cancers. Like, if something is, like, injustice is going on, they're like, let's start a riot. That's them. They're very big. Okay, they also have great psychic abilities, Cancers do. They have a natural, like, when it comes to dream magic, when it comes to the psychic and telepathy, they're very big on energies. They're really big on family and history and memory and patriotism, but patriotism to its original form, I will say. They are the ones that will sit there and be like, yo, this is 100% against the Constitution. They're very much social justice warriors. That's one of the things I love about Cancer. Because Cancer will always be able to put themselves in someone else's shoes and be super understanding. I have a really close friend of mine. She's a Cancer. And she is the toughest little, like, she's tiny. Like, super tiny. She kind of reminds me of a fairy. And she has the physique of a fairy. And she's just one of the fiercest people in the world. I LARP with her. And like, it took me, she was really kind of intimidating when I first met her because she was, like, super, like, she was super fierce on the LARP floor. And it's like, when I met her, like, when I actually got to be like, hi, she was like, she went from fierce to, like, oh, hi, I'm so-and-so, it's so nice to meet you, you're so pretty, hi, friend. And I'm like, oh, that switch. I love it. Now let's talk about some positive and negatives when it comes to Cancer, because they are some, like every sign, they are some, even though I absolutely love Cancers. And when it comes to Cancers, I'm just like, give me all the Cancer babies. Just like, let me love on you. Fierce. Let me love on you. They kind of remind me of gremlins a little. Like, they're super cute and they're super sweet, but you feed them after, like, 12, you get them wet. Like, they definitely can get ferocious really quick. But you got to really push a Cancer to really get those claws out. So, they're very tenacious, they're very shrewd and intuitive. They're incredibly kind and compassionate. They're very domesticated. They're all about... If you are a Cancer, you have a natural ability for hearthcraft. Hearthcraft is the magic of the home when it comes to energies, when it comes to wards, when it comes to energy flows throughout the home. And Cancers are very sensitive when it comes to energies because they have a natural sensitivity to it just because of their sign. They have an incredibly acute memory, okay? Like, you know, elephant? Yeah, the crab will never forget, okay? But they're incredibly helpful. They're very caring. They're sensitive to the needy, and they're incredibly protective. Like, super protective. Like, fierce protective. Mess with someone that Cancer loves, you will have a hellfire rained upon you that no one can imagine. Like, Cancers are quick to defend and to fight. There are also negatives when it comes to Cancers. They can be a tad bit possessive sometimes. Now, the Cancers that I know, they're not possessive. They're very like, be free. I love you. Do what makes you happy. Don't start a riot unless you need one. Love you. People say they're easy to hurt, but Cancers are so compassionate and they're so kind that they have a fear of communicating their emotions because they're so involved when getting into, like, in other people's shoes that they want to make sure that you're okay. And that's something that Cancers need to work on. They definitely need to work on communicating their feelings. If not, then they get too inside their head. Okay. They can be a little moody, and they can be a little crabby. No pun intended. But usually they go hand in hand with being hungry. Cancers are the original ones that created the word hangry. Feed your Cancers. They are very, like, if you have a Cancer, they're very matriarchal. They're very strong women. And I don't find that being negative. I actually love it. The feminist in me is like, yes. Yes. So if you have a Cancer, if you have a Cancer mother or sister, she's definitely going to be the leadership ability. Or a feminist. They have a long memory when it comes to insults and people that make them feel bad. Like the negatives. They can be a little selfish. They can be a little manipulative if you have a on the next type of Cancer. They can also be a little overpowering. Cancer. A lot of people don't understand Cancers because they can be a lot to handle, especially when it comes to emotions. And by the way, the moon has now moved into Cancer thanks to my little nifty app. So you're warned, everyone's going to be feeling the emotions today. Don't start any riots. And you know who I'm talking to. I have a little notebook here where I keep all my notes, by the way. So if y'all see me like drift over here, know that I have diagnosed ADHD and I have to have notes and structure to like focus in the world. So it's my Aries, my Scorpio battling it out. It's fun. And then my Taurus is like, get organized, get organized. So, but for me and Cancers, I love Cancers. Cancers are the people that I'm sitting there that can, like, Cancers in the water sign scale are tough. They're loving. They're compassionate. They're definitely fighters, and they're fierce lovers, and they're fierce friends. They are, don't get a little upset when your Cancers get a little throat punchy because y'all pissed them off. But just to let you know, it's kind of within their sign, guys. Like, Cancers, they are the crab. I mean, yeah, they're little, but the pinchers, though, it can take off like a finger, a toe, a nose, other important parts. So watch out. But Cancers overall, they're incredible people. They're incredibly loving. They're incredible humans. They do struggle when it comes to self-doubt and self-esteem issues, because most of the times when you come across a Cancer, they'll be very empathetic. And they very much worry about the people that they love. And they need a lot of self-care and a lot of a good support system, a good stable support system to back them up. So that's the lowdown on the Cancers. They're incredible people. Like I said before, I'm working on a work schedule, and the work schedule is going to be active next week. So from the way I have processed this down, it's going to be, I'm going to release Witch Talk podcast and the YouTube videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Cup Through Crone is going to be released every day throughout the week, Monday through Friday. A new blog article will be dropping every Friday. And then there are a new big announcement that I'm actually really enjoying. There are some things that are going to be exclusive content just for the YouTube channel. And I'm going to tell you why, because a lot of it's going to be very visual, like visually esteeming. And I want to make sure that that is unlocked for you guys, because I know I'm a visual person and I like the visual. There's sometimes that I like to listen to books and I like to read books and I like to listen to podcasts, because that's the way I learn when I'm like doing shit. But when it comes to like sitting down and like watching, I feel like that would, especially for what I'm going to do a witches review that's going to be really, really cool. And I think y'all will enjoy it. So, thank you so much for tuning in to Cup of the Crone. Keep an eye on, I'm going to be sticking to that schedule for the next couple of weeks. So keep that in your repertoire. You can go ahead and program that in your phone. You'll be getting notifications to stuff. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, follow button. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, or the YouTube, go ahead and check out the website. It's www.witchtalk713.com to catch up on all your blogging articles. I love you guys very, very much. And I hope y'all have an amazing day. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.